Hello, fellow glue sniffers and sprue snippers, and welcome back to Blitzkrieg Model Works. I'm Bob, you know me as Darkle on the forums. How's it going, everybody? So, I finally got my Spade Ace metal track link set, and I have a set of similar but not quite the same furl model tracks. Furl model has been the standard of the industry for many, many years for individual metal track links. There are other companies like Master Club, and I believe A&K are coming out with something which, from what I understand, is just a rebrand of another Polish company. But I mean, really pick your poison. Some are better than others. Some cost a little less. Some have subjects that you can't get from anybody else, basically. But I was very interested because I'm doing the whole Panther 2, Sturm Panther 2, Panther F build. I wanted to see what the big difference was between the Spade Ace and the furl. Now, for starters, there were people on some forums, and even though this has been talked about almost ad nauseum, who seem to think that the Spade Ace models out of China is just a recast of the furl model. They are not recasts. I have compared the two. I've already opened this and checked it out. And while they're very similar, they are not the same. And I'll show you a few of the differences. Everybody's pretty sure, I'm sure everybody knows how furl come. They now come in these nice cardboard boxes, fairly sturdy. They used to come in a plastic bag. The tracks themselves inside, you get the wire, which you put your links together with, little instruction sheet. And the tracks themselves come in plastic baggies. Now, this particular set, there's actually 3 separate pieces, not including the wire. So you get the main track piece, there's an intermittent link, and then there's this one little single link that hangs on the end because your dry sprocket teeth go in here and in here. Now, these were used on the Tiger 2, like King Tiger, or the Yag Tiger, and they were supposed to be used, this is what they found on the Panther 2 chassis that was found in Germany. But they were never actually meant for combat use on the King Tigers or Yag Tigers. Although there is photographic evidence that yes, they were used. If there was nothing else available, you do what you can, right? So the furl tracks, I said, come in these nice stapled plastic bags. This particular set comes in 3 different pieces. And there is, because it's 3 pieces, this is kind of unique to this set. I don't know if any of the other sets come with this. This comes with a nice little jig that you set your pieces in so you can get the wire in a little easier. Most other tracks, it's, you know, you just put one link into the next and you shove your wire in, trim it, glue it, trim if any excess, so on and so forth. So these are pretty all straightforward. Sometimes you have to drill holes out. Sometimes there's a little bit of flash. I can see a little piece there. I've had a few of these in the other set that I had, that when I did my test run for the patina, some of these were like mismolded. They were halves, but these are fairly smooth. Now I'm just going to open this one up, get that staple out of there. And I want to show you some comparisons. Now, this set isn't quite the same. I was not aware until recently, because I'm not a big Tiger nut, more of a Panther nut, that there was an early transport track and a late transport track. And the difference is the intermediate link. On the early ones, it's just a smooth link. Basically, it's smooth on either side. There's really no detail. It does kind of cove in a little bit, but that's it. On these ones, there's actually detail, so that's really cool. And to be fair, furl model does make a set with this. I don't have one, but I printed off a little picture. So it is set ATL 42 as opposed to ATL 21, and it does have that linkage set in the middle. Now when you get the Spade Ace ones, everything comes the 3 bags of parts, they all come in one big bag. Everything's wrapped and taped up in bubble wrap. Instead of aluminum wire, this is an older set, so it has aluminum wire. The new ones, I've got a new set, they come with brass. This actually is steel. I don't know if it's stainless steel, but this is a really heavy gauge steel. So there's no problem when you're going to be shoving wire in with the stuff buckling and twisting over on you. That'll make things a lot easier. And now comparing the two, and I'm just going to turn the camera off and back on for a minute. I'm just going to place those there. And because I forgot to turn the macro setting on, so I can get really close with the macro setting. So just hold on a sec. There might be a bit of a jump. Okay, we're back. Hopefully that didn't jump too much. So here we go. Now with the macro on, I can get much closer. So this is the ferrule set, and this is the Spade Ace set. So these links, from what I can see, shouldn't be different between ATL 21 and ATL 42. The little intermediate links do appear to be a little different. But the one thing that I did notice that was different is, I don't know if you can actually see this with the lighting. That's a hole on this side, where this is just a casting mark. And I've looked through several of these, and then the other set that I had patinaed already, and they're all like that. They're all solid molded. The Spade Ace seem to be much cleaner. There's no flash to do up to worry about. Even these links, which look from the drawings, I couldn't find any pictures of ATL 42, but these, I'll just take one out of the bag. Try and show you. These actually look like they have like a casting web. Cast in there we go. Focus, focus. There, you can see that little web. Whereas the ones in ATL 21 are solid. There's no like texture or anything like that. I don't know if you call it texture, but that's not in there. But where they really differ is that intermediate link. Because instead of the one-sided, you see both sides in this batch, so one side is flat, the other side has a little profile to it, whereas the Spade Ace are flat on one side, and then they have the nice texture, the nice detailed texture to it. Now I tried fitting these into the ferrule, and they're really tight to fit in. The ferrule into these, like the keyways don't line up properly. Like these just slot right in, no problem. Whereas this, because it's already open, I'm gonna use some of the ferrule ones I patinaed already. Give me a sec here. And the patina does not change anything dimensionally. Just orientating everything. And then when you try and fit this in, oh, this one actually fits nicely. Call me a liar. I actually tried another one and it didn't have any flash or edges on it. I was just forcing it in. It didn't want to work. Realistically, they are nicer. I went through the whole set and I didn't see any type of molding issues, no flash. I don't know if I just got a good set, but a nice alternative for those that might find ferrule a little tough to get. These are a little bit cheaper, I guess, in the United States. There's a dealer down there, I don't recall the name, but apparently they're about $5 to $10 cheaper in the US. I got mine off eBay. I paid about, Well, I know for the furl tracks that I just got from a Canadian dealer, they were $51 Canadian without tax or shipping. I got these for about $54 Canadian shipped from China. I had to wait about 4 weeks to get them though. Whereas these, they took about 2 weeks from Toronto, or Ontario, sorry. Not necessarily Toronto. I like them. I may end up picking up a few more sets. They do have some stuff that furl and the others don't make. Hear a lot of really good things about them. Just another tool to put into your repertoire, or another piece of aftermarket for those that want them. There's nothing wrong with using the stuff in the kit if you happen to use the Panther 2 kit tracks, just to let you know what these things look like as opposed to the metal track links. And you have to glue all of this together. So when I'm looking at this versus these, yeah, I'll spend the money and get those. My time and my sanity is worth a little more to me. So I hope that was interesting enough and worthwhile for you guys. Thank you very much for watching. Leave any constructive comments down in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it, guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.